Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
The 8 words this Hall of Famer just said will put a curse on the NFL. Hall of Famer Vin Scully recently gave a speech at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium. When asked about the NFL protests, Scully said the following that made the crowd go wild. He said these 8 words that will make the NFL scream. The entire crowd gave Vin a huge applause. Share this if you think that it's incredibly disgusting what the NFL is doing. They are ignoring the people that watch them, red-blooded American patriots. They are appeasing coastal liberals instead. Well, they can have them. God bless the United States. I'm with Vin Scully. I ain't watching another game at all ever. Thanks for reading. Alyssa Milano tweets bald-faced lie about gun laws, James Woods instantly destroys her. Liberal actress Alyssa Milano made a fool of herself on Twitter late Sunday, when she tweeted a bold-faced lie in response to the shooting in Texas, according to BizPac Review. Milano reportedly claimed that Texas doesn't require background checks for the purchase of long guns. But there's just one problem. Texas totally does require a background check for long guns like AR-15s, which was the type of gun used by the church shooter over the weekend. Check it out. Milano was quoting a tweet by Shannon Watts, the founder of Moms Demand Action, a pro-gun control organization. Conservative actor James Woods was among the many to instantaneously correct her. Woods said in response, "You are completely wrong. The facts: a gun owner with a legally registered weapon stopped a killer who was using weapons barred by law." Nailed it. Check it out. Other Twitter users jumped on Milano as well. Chelsea Handler was another Hollywood celebrity to come under fire for her response to the tragedy. Handler blamed Republicans for the killings in a tweet late Sunday. She said, "Innocent people go to church on Sunday to honor their God, and while doing so, get shot and killed. Where? America. Why? Republicans." Here's the tweet. While in Japan, Trump gave order to Congress that'll have North Korea hiding in their huts. This is hot off the press. Donald Trump has now asked Congress for $4.0 billion to buy missile defense enhancements to fight the threat from North Korea. He is asking for $07 to repair damaged U.S. Navy ships and $1.2 billion to support Trump's South Asia strategy. View image on Twitter. Congress needs to back up Trump. They cannot back down now. The president also hit them right where it hurts and asked for another $1.6 billion to build the wall. Congress cannot get anything done, and we need to make this go viral so that they support our president in his fight to keep this country safe. Share this if you are glad that we have Trump and not that witch Hillary Clinton to face off against North Korea. We need to pray for the safety of our president as he squares off against North Korea. Share. Prayers needed. What happened to this woman at Texas church shooting will bring everyone to tears. The Sunday morning massacre that left 26 dead in Sutherland Springs, Texas just got a lot more tragic. 26 dead in one mass shooting is already astronomically high, but we are now learning that 8 of the dead belong to the same family. That's nearly 1/3 of the victims. Tragically, that has left several family members mourning half of their family's murder all at once. Sarah Holcomb lost her mother, Carla, her father, Brian, her pregnant sister-in-law, Crystal, 3 nieces and nephews, Emily, Greg, and Megan, her brother, Mark, and his child, Noah, according to the Daily Caller, who linked to a GoFundMe account connected to the shooting. John Holcomb, Sarah's brother, sustained gunshot and shrapnel wounds in his legs but survived along with two of his children. Sarah's father was the guest speaker at the church on Sunday, bringing his family along in a meeting of faith. Churchgoers such as these should never be forced to confront such evil, so we need to help them in any way we can. This family needs our prayers. Comment pray for Sarah and share to help this family get through this tragedy. The more people that know about this family, the more that can help. After reporter attacks Sarah Sanders' weight, Sarah's mom lets hell break loose on him. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is one tough cookie, but don't call her mom a southern hamburger. Sarah will brush it off, but her mother will not. Earlier this year, SNL used the term southern hamburger to disparage Sanders' weight. The backlash was immediate among conservative circles, but the harassment didn't end. This past Saturday, SNL featured a pantsless depiction of Sarah Sanders rubbing her breasts and gyrating around the press briefing room. Meanwhile, two newspaper reporters doubled down on the attacks against the press secretary's appearance. LA Times reporter David Horsey even called Sanders a slightly chunky soccer mom and ran a cartoon calling her a big mother. And that did not please Sarah Huckabee Sanders' real mother. After seeing the piece in the Times, Mrs. Huckabee wrote a scathing letter to the journalist that the LA Times refused to print. The journalist did, however, tell a New York Times reporter, she was mad, but she was good about it. It wasn't anything like the really nasty stuff. Of course Mrs. Huckabee wasn't nasty, that's not her family's style. They're classy, Christian people. But Lord knows that reporter was probably given a good fright when he got that letter. We all know, you never mess with Mama Bear. She'll protect her cubs. Comment go mom. And share if you love the fact that Sarah's mom is fighting for her daughter. Sarah can handle herself, but it's wonderful to see her mom step in when she feels wronged. Even Trump stunned by horrific thing Hollywood hotshot just said to mock Texas church victims. Hollywood has just set a shocking new low. No one thought they could get any lower, no one thought it humanly possible, but they just did it. Trump is a master at putting Hollywood in his place and is never slow with a comeback, and you just know that even Trump had to take a minute to let what this jerk said sink in. It's that bad. Actor Michael McKean, famous for his roles in Spinal Tap and Best in Show, just mocked the Texas church victims in the vilest way imaginable. Really, he mocked the innocent and devastated victims of the Texas tragedy, proving he has no morals. That a morally bankrupt culture is producing morally bankrupt stars should not come as a surprise, but his words are shocking nonetheless. The left has been mocking Christians online for showing support and offering prayers for the victims. That is low. But you can leave it to Hollywood to go even lower, and they did not disappoint. Paul Ryan tweeted out his condolences and asked America to send their prayers to the hurting victims. Nothing wrong with that unless you're a Hollywood hotshot like McKean, who tweeted out in response. They had the prayers shot out of them? If this is not Hollywood hitting rock bottom, then I don't know what is. Share if you agree. HT Daily Wire. Share. Rand Paul rushed to hospital. The media doesn't want you to see what happened to him. Senator Rand Paul was assaulted at his Bowling Green home last Friday, according to local police. Take a look at what the media didn't tell anyone about the situation. In a statement released after the incident, the Kentucky lawmaker's spokesperson Kelsey Cooper said that Senator Paul was blindsided by the victim. The assailant was arrested. Here is the picture of the suspect. Here is the attacker. His name was Rene Boucher and was charged with assaulting Mr. Paul. According to the New York Times, Rand Paul suffers from 5 broken ribs and a bruised lung. The media swept it under the rug. Jeff Jones is a nurse that works with Boucher, described Boucher's politics as liberal. He was active on social media and said some negative things about the Republican agenda, Jones said. I think it was unfortunate that they lived so close together, He added. Boucher is allegedly a socialist as described by friends. Help share this if you are praying for Ron Paul. We need to get this news out because the media has totally covered it up.